Hey everybody, it has arrived. Let me get it out of the box and we'll go through it. Hey everybody, it's the Snowman with TooLoudTooOldMusic.com. We're gonna go through it. It came today. The Dress to Kill Super 50th Anniversary Super Deluxe. And this thing is bigger than and heavier than the last ones were for creatures and for um Destroyer. And this one is massive. I mean, there's so much stuff in here. So lots to get through. Here is the little sticker that's got everything in it. And man, there are a ton of things. It's saying there's 107 total tracks. 78 are total are unreleased. And it's a little misleading because you've got the remastered album, and then on the DVD, there's different versions of the album, or on the Blu-ray, I should say, with the Atmos sound being one and then one for 5.1 surround. So they're kind of counting those as separate ones as well, which is cheating, I think, but that's okay. But yeah, that is an extensive list down here of all the little things that are in there for the bonus. It really is crazy how much stuff that's in here. Now, when I ordered this, I think it's been less than a week since I ordered it. So it already came. The one thing I don't like about Kiss Online, yes, the packaging was great. The shipping, very well protected. So good job on that. But I hate that you have to buy a t-shirt as well. And that's 45 bucks added to the price. This thing would have been less than 250 without that. And that to me is a good price for the box set. Well, still high, but it's a good price considering what you get. But I did like the t-shirt because this is the t-shirt. Uh, what I really think's great is they got the album cover, but I love what they did on the back to make it like the 8-track, which I do have an 8-track of this album. So really, it's a nice shirt. I do like the shirt, so I'm not really complaining that I had to buy it. Now, would I have bought it on its own if it wasn't offered with it? No, I probably wouldn't have spent the 45 bucks. But now that I have it, I do like it. I will wear it. So yeah, very exciting, really good stuff. But man, I just can't get over the weight of this thing. I didn't expect it to be so heavy. But that's okay. That's really good. And part of the heaviness is what you get with it. You get this hardback book. It is 100 pages, which might be bigger than the last ones. It's new interviews with Paul and Gene. There's extensive historical liner notes by Ken Sharp. There's unreleased photos. There's written stuff. I mean, there is a lot of stuff. I really can't wait to dive through this. And I love when they put all the different versions of the albums and the singles and all that. As you can see, there's going to be some great pictures in here. Really, really good. Well done. Uh, I kind of like that. I think they did a good job with the book. And now, when you get into it, we have a lot of different things. There's this thing right here, which we'll get through. There's a lot of little things in here. This main thing in here is this tie, which I don't wear ties anymore with work, but there's a tie. So a Kiss tie, really unusual, strange, I will add. It comes in this nice little contraption here, which I'll put it back in. Um, don't know when or if I'll ever wear a Kiss tie, but in here there are all these buttons, it looks like. We're gonna go through those to see what we have here. Man, there's just a lot. All right, all of these. This one says Kiss, and if you move it a certain way. It says Gene rocks. This one says Peter rocks, or it says Kiss. This one probably says the late great Ace Frehley, Ace rocks. And I hope they did it right. Yeah, this one does say Paul rocks. So the little lenticular type cover there on the buttons, it's interesting. Um, they'll never come out of the package. I'll just keep them in here and look at them occasionally for that. But a tie, that's, I don't know, that's a little different, I think. All right, man. Okay. So then there's this book that comes in there, or not this book, but this holder that holds so much stuff. And we'll go through it all. So, all right, what do we have? It looks like we have some patches. Um, Kiss Dress to Kill, and then a Kiss Road Crew patch. Um, so that is awesome. Um, we have, what is this one? We have a CD, or is this the DVD? The Blu-ray. This is the Blu-ray was in that packet. Um, so if you have surround sound or Atmos sound, this is going to be. Now I haven't listened to it yet because seriously, it came just within the last hour, and I haven't even gone through it. I just looking at it now. But yeah, I can't wait to get up with the surround sound and put it on. I don't have Atmos, so I'll just have to settle for surround sound. Destroyer surround sound was amazing. They really did a great job on it. Creatures, it was all right. It didn't really blow me away like Destroyer did. So hopefully they did a good job on Dress to Kill. So then we get a sticker. We get, it looks like a fake ticket stub. Um, get this little piece in here. And then we get, looks like a couple posters. So we're going to open these up, and this will probably be the only time. So yeah, so here's the poster um, with all the albums up to this point. So a promotional poster there. And then a concert promo poster, it looks like. Tell you, man, you're seeing this when I'm seeing this. So here is a concert for May 16th at the Cabo Arena, which is one of the albums, one of the things on here. All right, let's open this. I hope it's openable. I hope I can reseal it because I can't really see what it is. Oops. You don't want to see that. Because, yeah, I just ripped that. All right. Looks like coasters. So we got Paul, we got Peter, we got Ace, and we got Gene. And on the flip side is a Casablanca logo. This one is the Bogart logo for Dress to Kill for the album. So that's kind of nice. They will never see a drink on them. So they're back now being sealed back up. All right. We got, looks like a hotel keychain. 1975, New York City, Kiss Dress to Kill. We got guitar picks from Paul Stanley, Gene Simmons, and I'm assuming Peter would have one in here too, even though he doesn't play guitar. But we got all the guitar picks. We got a mini Kiss Dress to Kill New York license plate. I guess you could put this on your bike if you have a bike. Um, this is another sticker. Backstage pass. Special guest, the James Gang. This is the Saturday, May 31st, Long Beach Arena sticker. Then this is a backstage pass sticker for the spring tour of 1975. And then we have another poster. Wonder if this one will probably be the album. Oh, no. This is a great band shot of them in their suits. So that's a nice one. Um, then we get promotional flyer for the Japanese edition of the album. Uh, oh, this is really cool. So this is a little transparent sticker. I like that. That's really nice. I'll keep it in this, won't go anywhere. Uh, then we have a few promotional pictures of the band. We have this one. Then we have all four guys. And then another picture of the boys there. Uh, and then last in this thing is I another little pamphlet of Kiss, um, and just some great little notes in here. Don't know what this one is. Maybe it's little articles about the concerts or the shows that were written up on the band or on the album from different cities and stuff. So that makes up everything that was in this nice little package here. But that isn't everything. So we still have this packet here that opens up from over there. So we're going to slowly pick this up and see what we have in here. All right. We have another sticker. Kiss is dressed to kill. Put those over there. Oh. Then we have a little lenticular picture of Kiss, which are they doing anything different? No, but I, I don't know if they're supposed to or not, but that's nice. Um, this is a giant sheet. It's really thick. It's magnets. So you can pop each little thing out and you'd have magnets to put on your refrigerator, put on your car, whatever you want to stick them to, I guess. You can do that. Um, then what is this? Then this looks like I'm not really sure what this is. I have to look to see if I can see. Um, but it's a little maybe stand-up thing that will stand, will show the band as they stand up. And yeah, I don't know. Looks nice. I do like the color of the box and everything. Um, so they're matching the themes of that really well. Here's something I'm really excited about. I've really enjoyed this from the last two. This is the Gotham Rock City News. I'm sure this now is volume 3. And it's a little newspaper. It goes through all the songs, and the guys talk about the songs. Um, I mean, there's it talks Aces in here, Peter, Paul Jean. They're all talking about the songs on the album. This was always fun to read on the last two box sets, so I think it's exciting and really good to have that as well. Um, then we have this little comic thing. Um, that's just the band. That's just the inside of it. There's nothing on the outside. And then we have some great super large photos of each of the band members. We've got Gene, Paul, then we have Ace and Peter. So all really great pictures of each of the guys. Really nice stuff. Lots of stuff in here. Yeah, I'll go through it again and look at it and with a little more attention to it. Uh, so really cool. I mean, they do pack a lot of stuff in here. Um, so no complaints with that. Do I really want all this stuff? Honestly, no. I would rather just have the music. But, you know, I'll take what I can get because I really want the demos, the outtakes, um, the live shows. To me, that's all worth it. And I'll take that any day. So now all we have left are the CDs. So the first CD is, of course, the remastered album. And I'll be honest, I haven't streamed this part. I went straight to the demos and the live shows. Um, but I'm sure they did a great job on the remastering. I'm looking forward to hearing it again cranked on the stereo. So yeah, that'll be really good. Then the next disc is the outtakes. And I guess I can show what the CDs are like. So there's the CD for that one. I didn't show the Dress to Kill, so let me get that. Ooh, I like this Bogart cover um, with that. Now, on the outtakes, there's some really cool stuff on here. Mistake um, is the first demo. It's a Paul Stanley demo. Never heard it before. I didn't have it in any of my bootlegs or anything. So really cool for that. You do get a lot of rock and roll all night versions of that song, demos, faster takes, the party take, which is a big celebration. Um, Lots of great stuff. And then they do a bunch of the instrumental outtakes. You hear some talking maybe before it starts up, and then they start playing. So it was really fun to go through this. And I do like the fact they made it look like the tape deck that the reel was probably in when they did it, which is what they did on the book. I do like that a lot, a lot. So, all right. Then we have the live shows. And of course, here is Kiss Alive. Now, there were four shows, or maybe even five shows over 4 days. This is the first one they give us. It's live in Detroit, Cobo Arena on May 16th, 1975. Um, this show, they'd say they doctored up the actual album. I think it sounds fantastic the way it is here in its raw form. Yeah, they miss a few notes here and there and stuff, but this just is killer. I mean, it is great. I was talking with my buddy Deke, and he said Two Timer was awesome live. I mean, I loved hearing Parasite and Cold Gin, and Peter's drum solo was fantastic. Just great, great live show. And surprised because the Alive box set is coming out. I keep hearing in November. And so these are two shows that are in here that were from used to help with the Alive. So I guess they're going to do the Alive remastered, and then they're going to have the other three shows that were used for it because we have two of them here. And then this one, like I said, is on two discs, so it is a full show. And then the next one is live in Davenport, Iowa, the RKO Orpheum Theater on July 20th, 1975. And this is the first show they did that day. They did two shows that day. This one is not as long as the next one. The next one has about three or four more additional tracks in the set list than the early show. I don't know why they did it like that. But again, it is phenomenal. It sounds amazing. What I forgot to mention on the first one here, when they released it on Apple and Spotify and everything, they left off disc two of this. Now, it has since been corrected. So if people were a little upset and didn't buy the streaming one or download that because of that, you can now go to Apple and Spotify and actually stream the whole thing or download it, buy it, whatever you want to do, stuff. So yeah, I mean this is what we wanted, but I would have expected these to be in the Alive box set and not the Dress to Kill. I mean, I get it because that's the tour they were doing and they used, but I really was surprised. So I'm assuming there's going to be four shows in the Alive box set, the remastered, and then three others. The second show there, and then the two other cities that they used. So that is, it's empty now. So we've been through all of it. Here's the back. I do love this. I mean, I just they did a great job on the whole box and the packaging. The color scheme is perfect. It's really classy looking. Just a whole bunch of great stuff, and I can't wait to start really diving into it and enjoying it. So that's all I have for the Kiss Dress to Kill 50th Anniversary Super Deluxe box set. So I hope you enjoyed it. Click like, hit subscribe, leave a comment. I'll get back with you as soon as I can. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time on the collection.